the bridge lowers, it's time for another edition of Legends of the Goldmine. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. John Roberts along with Tony Gonzalez coming to you here at ringside. And Tony, oh my, has the landscape shifted because of the actions of Lucian Delight and the Platinum Champion Derek Slade. On our next edition of Legends of the Goldmine, we are going to have a four-way bout to determine the Platinum Champion. But this week, all four members in that matchup are going to have to coexist in a tag team bout in our main event.
Coexist after what we just saw last week? That's probably not going to happen, John Roberts.
We'll have to wait and see, of course, after all the actions of Derek Slade last week, interrupting our triple threat match to determine the #1 contender to the Platinum Champion. That leaves us where we're at right now. Let's kick things off. Let's get this show on the road. I am one off to do whoop whoop and all that jazz.
Wiggles looking absolutely fresh in Boyce Lrand's gear. Wiggles should come out just like that every week. I think a lot of people think he gained a lot more fans.
I think Boyce Lrand has been spending too much time around Rick Luxury and learning how to abuse referees.
Wiggles better be careful with Boyce's gear, or else he's going to get it.
Boyce Lrand already up to his usual tricks and shenanigans, claiming to not be ready. I mean, we all know he's not ready.
Yeah, where is the contract? Why doesn't Wiggles have the contract?
Oh, give me a break. Inside of that squared circle, inside of that 20 by 20 ring, they are two competitors. You put all gender aside, you put all sexuality aside, and it's all about competition.
Hey, Boyce is just trying to cover his bases here.
May the best human being win.
He doesn't want to get in trouble. Understandable.
You know, Boyce Lrand may be a 2017 NorCal Hall of Famer, but he should be a member of the Hall of Fame of excuse making, because that's what Boyce Lrand has been the king of his entire career.
Man, fast hands by Samara to start this one off.
Irish whip from Lrand, looking for the clothesline, nobody home. Here we go. Oh, tilt-a-whirl head scissors there from Samara, who's firing up here.
Samara, who herself is world traveled, having just recently come back from a tour of Japan.
Oh!
Having faced some of the best international talent in the world.
Big right hand, but Samara not going to be that easily. Lateral press for the top. 2 count only, though. Showing off some of that strength and expertise that she learned in Japan.
I think Boyce has been completely caught off guard by this offense by Samara so far. He is just taking a beating, punches and kicks.
Oh my God.
That was a clothesline, that's what it was.
That's right, you tell him, Boyce.
And Boyce Lrand back in control of this matchup.
Who let that uneducated fan in here? That's what I wanted to know. Boyce Lrand looking uber confident. Samara, though, she is showing some heart.
Heart? Get over here! Heart? Over here!
You heard that. You heard
and
that.
Here we go. Boyce Lrand once again, instead of wrestling the match, is deciding to do commentary from inside the ring.
It's okay. He's correcting me. It's okay. He's
no, Boyce Lrand's trying to do your job. Why are you allowing him to try and take your job away from you?
I'm not allowing Boyce Lrand to do anything but...
What a slam there from Lrand. And the forearm across the throat. And Lrand, a very cocky and arrogant cover there, opting not to hook the leg, and it cost him. Oh, and Samara fires in with a couple of shots and a big right clubbing blow across the spine.
I mean, Boyce better be careful. He doesn't want to pander to these fans for too long, or else something like that's going to happen. Last thing Boyce wants to do is take his eyes off Samara and focus on these fans.
And Lrand utilizing 3 of that referee's 5 count and using the ropes for leverage to try and choke out Samara.
No, it's okay. From what I've heard, Wiggles can't count to 5. So Boyce would have been okay.
Really? We've seen referee Wiggles count to 5. We've seen him disqualify people with our own 2 eyes just 2 weeks ago when we saw Big B get disqualified against Dominic Teixeira. Where were you? Sitting right here watching the match. So how can you think that this referee can't count to 5? I don't have time for you right now. There's a cover by Boyce Lrand, but it leads to only a 2 count. And here we go. Wait a minute. Beautiful agility from Samara. Very unique offense.
She nearly went halfway out the ring.
The Warrior Princess trying to fight her way back. But she goes face first hard into the canvas. And Lrand in control once again.
Whatever Samara had in mind, Boyce
Takes
had
his
to counter
time,
for it.
going for the cover. But opts not to hook the leg. And once again, the cocky arrogance of Boyce Lrand costs him a victory.
You know, he can't be pinning her like they're on a romantic picnic. He has to take this seriously.
And now Lrand setting Samara up. Vertical suplex and now going to roll through. Lrand, snap vertical suplex rolling through once again. That's 2. Looking for a third. This time going to stall with the play connecting.
That was brutal.
And now Lrand floats into the cover. A hook and leg, a deep cover, but this time only 2 once again. You talk about the heart. You talk about the fire of Samara. Not willing to give up.
Don't say heart Samara around Boyce. He'll correct you. You don't want to say that.
And Samara starting to frustrate Boyce Lrand. You can see it. Begging with her, pleading with her to stay down. Demanding that she stay down. Oh, man! Just lighting her up with a huge knife-edge chop.
Why does he look at me like that?
And now Lrand sets Samara for the ride. Hard Irish whip far across the ring. Lrand now with a head full of steam. Nobody home. Samara saw it coming. Samara running. Connecting in the center of the ring.
Oh, Boyce is in trouble. The bad boy's in trouble.
And Samara's starting to feel it here. Samara going up to the second rope. Clothesline, taking down the 2017 NorCal Hall of Famer. Samara in control here with a head full of steam in the corner. Looking at the monkey flip connecting. Almost taking too much time with it. Is she going to be able to get the 3 count? No.
Yeah, Samara having to drag herself to Boyce, taking all that energy, not able to get a proper 3 count. Boyce able to kick out at the last second.
Oh, and now Grande with a rake of the eyes. Back in control just like that, but Samara floating over. Not going to let that cost her victory here tonight. Samara, just driving Lrand face first into the canvas.
He might be
out. Goes over to a cover. Is it going to be enough? Look for 3, but the referee only finds 2.
Wow, Samara dumping Boyce right on his face. That was 2 3/4, John Roberts.
And at this point, Samara has got to be asking herself, what is it going to take to put away the Hall of Famer?
Well, it looks like she might have a clue of what her next move might be.
Samara going to the top rope, to the high rent district. Samara gonna fly here, cross body, but she got caught.
No.
Lrand gonna try and put her up.
Lrand finale.
With authority, Lrand puts away Samara.
Your winner by pinfall, Boyce Lrand!
Well, Samara definitely took the fight to Boyce Lrand here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Beretta standing by here with our Platinum Champion Slade, his manager Lucian Delight, and the High Roller Champion Scotty Wringer. Now, we have just been informed by management that in our next show, both you, Scotty Wringer, Dominic Teixeira, and D-Dre Fresh will all compete in the Fatal 4-Way for the Platinum Championship. However, tonight, you both will be competing as a tag team against Dominic Teixeira and D-Dre Fresh. How do you guys expect to coexist for this match?
Well, check it out. There was no #1 contender for the championship because I took everybody out. I'm not afraid to do it again. I'm not afraid to do it at the Fatal 4-Way, and I'm damn sure not afraid to do it in this tag match. Because when I look at you, that's a fake championship. I'm the real champion. I defend this championship every time I come out here.
That's about enough out of you, kid.
I wasn't done. I'm the champion around here.
Championship.
And I defend it.
This is a real championship. This is a title that can only be held by a man with the technical prowess, by a high roller, by a true winner, by me, by the jackpot, Scotty Wringer. And as for coexisting, yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Watch your mouth, buddy.
Well, at this point, we're going to take it right back to the ring.
It's dark and hell is hot. Ain't no sunshine in this home. Only darkness every day.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the ring, Amish Johnson. Amish, thank you so much for joining us here. You and Big B have been on a warpath with each other, just clashing through and through. What are your thoughts regarding him tonight? Ladies and gentlemen, Bruno Beretta here. Please allow me to introduce to you Dominic, Teixeira, and D-Dre Fresh. Now, gentlemen, in our next show, you guys have a huge opportunity to win the Platinum Championship once again in a fatal four-way with Derek Slade and Scotty Wringer in there as well. But tonight, you two will combine forces to take them on in a tag team match. What emotions are going through your heads right now?
Platinum Championship, all four guys want it, one man has it. I'm going to be the one to take it, but tonight, me and my boy Too Fresh, we're going to show them what's up. Slade and Scotty Wringer, they couldn't keep it together when they came out here, but look us up, look at us. We're a team. Too Fresh. He showed you last time, yeah, he was real fresh. Tonight he's my partner, we're going to take it home tonight.
Yeah, my boy D said it all. Tonight, we're going to work together to take out our opponents. But when it comes to that fatal four-way, me and all the fresh fanatics is going to make that championship just too fresh.
Every man for himself.
Well, gentlemen, good luck on your match today. Good positive energies running through this team right here. We will see you guys in the tag team match tonight and in our next show, Fatal 4-Way. Thank you very much, gentlemen. And now, let's take it right back to the ring.
Well, they say the best things in life are free, but tonight the payment begins on the road to the Platinum Championship, and it all starts with this huge tag team main event.
The following contest is a tag team match scheduled for one pinfall or submission. Introducing first, straight from the casino floor, he is the High Roller Champion, the Jackpot, Scotty Wringer!
Hey, I gotta say, Tony, earlier we heard from Scotty Wringer and the current Platinum Champion, Derek Slade, and Slade didn't really have too many nice things to say about the man who was gonna be teaming up with here tonight.
Oh, you can just attribute that to a champion envy. That's all it is. It's championship envy. They're both champions. Scotty Wringer, the High Roller Champion, Derek Slade, the Platinum Champion. It's just two champions, you know, just being friendly to each other in a bit of an aggressive way.
Well, Derek Slade didn't really endear himself towards Scotty Wringer, and Scotty Wringer let him know it by shoving him and essentially almost physically assaulting him here tonight.
Well, I'm sure they were able to work everything out backstage. I'm sure they both have a common goal here tonight, and that's to take their opponents out before the big title match in a few days here.
Well, you're absolutely right that tonight they are going to have to coexist, because on our next edition of Legends of the Goldmine, they are going to be competing in a fatal 4-way to crown the Platinum Champion, currently held by this man.
And his tag team partner, being accompanied by Lucian D-Light, he is your reigning, defending Platinum Champion, Derek Slade!
There he is, John Roberts, the total package, Mr. Platinum, the man who has put the Platinum Championship on the map here in the Goldmine, Derek Slade, being led by one of the greatest minds in pro wrestling, the bright Lucian D-Light.
Lucian D-Light is the wild card at ringside here tonight in our main event. Of course, this huge tag team bout, and it was Lucian D-Light and Derek Slade who got involved in our last edition of Legends of the Goldmine, interrupting the triple threat match to crown the #1 contender to the Platinum Championship. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You and I were sitting right here. We witnessed all of it happen. They ran away from ringside. They were standing right here next to us. They ran and interrupted the match, and Derek Slade assaulted all three competitors in the match.
Well, from what Lucian told me, one of those guys said something mean about his mom, and he wasn't going to sit there and take it, so him and Slade hit the ring and just handled business. You're not going to let me talk about your parents, are you?
We both know that that's a load of hogwash. And yes, I just said hogwash.
And their opponent, California, he is Dominic Teixeira!
Dominic Teixeira looks focused and ready to go here tonight. Seemed a little laid back when we heard from him moments ago, but I tell you what, he is definitely ready for a fight. And you can see laser focused, keeping his eyes locked on Slade. But tonight he's going to be teaming up with this young man who is too fresh in the at-this capacity crowd.
And his tag team partner from Hayward, California, he is too fresh, D-Dre.
You know, for the past few weeks, John Roberts, D-Dre Fresh has been bringing his own brand of freshness to the Goldmine, and has got him a big opportunity in just a few days here. But tonight, he has to deal with Dominic Teixeira to take on the two champions standing in the ring before us now.
Only time will tell as we wait and see who's going to be able to coexist here tonight in our huge main event. Huge tag team main event coming up next here on Legends of the Goldmine.
You already know. When I say two, you all say fresh. Two fresh! Two fresh! Two fresh! You already know. No. Only thing that goes up the button.
And the bell sounds and our main event officially underway here tonight from the Goldmine. And Slade, I gotta tell you what, he seems a little intimidated by D-Dre Fresh.
What? How can you say that?
Look at the way he was just trying to play mind games with the man who was too fresh to handle. It seems a little intimidated.
Oh, I didn't notice any of that at all. Slade looks very relaxed. To be sure, Dominic Teixeira might be in control for right now. Just give us, I see like a beautiful, beautiful counter by the Platinum Champion Derek Slade.
Teixeira rolling through, trying to get some separation here in the early goings.
You know, these two have faced off before for the Platinum Championship, and Teixeira did fall short, but you know he would love to get another shot at Derek Slade and the Platinum Championship. It's just unfortunate that he has to deal with two other guys on his path to the title.
Well, tonight he is going to get an opportunity. He's getting it right now to get his hands on Derek Slade. And in our next edition of Legends of the Goldmine, he's going to get an opportunity to get his hands on Derek Slade, as well as Scotty Wringer and D-Dre Fresh, as they all compete for the Platinum Championship currently held by Derek Slade. But tonight it's this huge tag team bout, and I gotta ask the question, we've been talking about it all night long, how are these two teams going to be able to coexist when they know what is looming just beyond the horizon?
Well, judging by this double team beating that Derek Slade is taking, it looks like Too Fresh and Dominic Teixeira are getting along just fine.
And meanwhile, right here in front of us, Slade running towards a cover, crawling towards a tag and forcing a blind tag on Scotty Wringer. A little hesitant to get in the ring himself. There you go, single leg pick, takes down D-Dre Fresh, and now Wringer gonna go to work on the wrist.
Absolutely gorgeous transition by Scotty Wringer. That leg pick straight into that wrist lock, and now look at him working that arm.
And Wringer, it looks like we're gonna see a little games of one-upsmanship here from Wringer and Slade. Wringer telling Slade this is how it's done, but look at this, DJ Fresh changing the momentum, using his speed and ability to his advantage here to turn the tide on Wringer.
Scotty Wringer too worried about trying to impress the Platinum Champion, and now he's on the ropes as DJ Fresh has him in that arm lock. And more absolutely gorgeous technical wrestling by Scotty Wringer. You know Slade is keeping a very close eye on Scotty Wringer, John Roberts.
DJ Fresh in some trouble here as Wringer is in control of this contest right now. Single leg pick though, turnabout's fair play, and now quick as a cat into the headlock there.
Hey, D-Dre Fresh is no pushover himself. He wanted to show Scotty Wringer how technical he is, and he did just that. But look at that, Scotty Wringer able to reverse with the quickness, and now Wringer back on top of Too Fresh, D-Dre Fresh.
And you can see Fresh trying to fight his way out, but Wringer still in control with that hammerlock. Now driving the forearm into the spine of D-Dre Fresh. Gonna set it for the ride here, far across the ring. Fresh ducks a clothesline. Cover on his own. Quick as a cat going down for the cover. A sense of urgency, lateral press, but only a 1 count. What are the keys to victory here tonight for the team of D-Dre Fresh and Dominic Teixeira?
Well, I mean, that's definitely not a key, taking that knee to the face. But as you were saying, John Roberts, they need to get along as a team. So far, they've been doing really well, but they have to keep it up, and the Fresh has to survive the onslaught of Scotty Wringer.
And Slade will try and tag in there. It looks like he got the blind tag, and Wringer didn't even notice it. And now Slade going for the cover. Deep cover, hook of the leg, but only a 1 count.
Scotty Wringer not looking appreciative at all. That Slade with that blind tag, and then the pinfall, but only got a 2 count.
And it's been a great night of action here tonight. And how about what we saw earlier tonight between Amish Johnson and Big B? That huge attack by Big B. There's a lot of unfinished business when it comes to those two.
Oh man, there's going to be so much suffering, so much violence between Big B and Amish Johnson. I don't know if the Goldmine can contain it, John
Well, if
Roberts.
Amish Johnson's even going to be able to come back to the Goldmine, we saw the damage that he suffered to Big B. But in any event, talk about damage done. D-Dre Fresh driving Slade face first into the canvas. But Slade fights his way out of it now, a rake of the eyes.
That championship resolved by Derek Slade. Yeah, he got dumped on his face by Fresh, but he was able to get right back up.
And now here we go. Suplex there from the total package. And Slade back to his feet. And you hear Lucian Delight barking instructions, telling Slade to finish him off. And a blind tag made by Scotty Wringer. Talk about his fair play. And, you know, these two not getting along thus far, it would seem.
And telling you, man, it's that championship envy. You can't have 2 championship egos in the ring at the same time.
And a huge lariat there from D-Dre Fresh takes down Scotty Wringer, but Wringer, who has not suffered much damage in this matchup, is able to get back to his feet and on the attack, but a tag is made, and it comes Teixeira.
Look at the power of Scotty Wringer, able to just lift Teixeira up like that.
Oh, wait a minute, Teixeira floats through. Sunset flip. 2 count only. And now Teixeira continuing the offensive onslaught. Throwing a couple of forearms. Wringer in trouble here as Teixeira is firing up. He's feeling it. Big clothesline in the corner.
Dominic Teixeira trying to get this crowd behind him. He takes it to Scotty Wringer.
Nice snapmare takeover into the ropes. Sit out clothesline taking down the jackpot. A hook of the leg. A deep cover, but only a 2 count.
Scotty Wringer in a world of hurt here. He needs the tag out to Derek Slade, and that might be the opportunity he needs right there.
A thumb to the eye, but saying, "Oh no, look, I used my palm." You and I both clearly saw that was an illegal thumb to the eye on Teixeira.
I don't know if we saw the same thing. That looks like a palm strike to me.
Really? And Teixeira in a bad way as Wringer has effectively cut the ring off in half. And Teixeira desperately needs to make a tag, but Wringer not making it. Belly to back suplex, center of the ring. Floats over. Here we go. Into a cover. Lateral press. And with a little bit of a cocky smile and smirk thrown the way of the current Platinum Champion.
That may have actually been a bit of a distraction for Wringer. He was too focused on the Platinum Champion. Should have been paying attention to Teixeira, and Teixeira was able to kick out.
Teixeira taking over snapmare, and look at this, hanging on to it is Wringer, but it leads to only a 2 count.
Scotty Wringer, easily the most technical wrestler in this whole group of men here, and showing you just why.
And now Wringer gets the tag from Slade, and now these two starting to work together, starting to get on the same page, and that could be dangerous for Dominic Teixeira. Oh, and a break of the eyes by Slade as Teixeira was trying to fight his way back.
Teixeira better be careful. Derek Slade's the last man you want to get in a throwing contest with.
Oh, and a stomp to the arm there by Teixeira, just raking across the bicep of Teixeira. And Slade now dumping D-Dre Fresh off the ring apron, and now choking out Teixeira right in front of the official.
Slade feeling himself, taking it to Dominic Teixeira. He could probably win this match by himself if he wanted to. Of course, Slade, being the fair man that he is, he has been letting Wringer get his shots in, but Slade will probably clean up the mess and finish Teixeira off.
Now Slade in trouble. Teixeira gonna try and drop him here. Slade trying to fight his way out. Oh, rakes the eyes and is able to get the advantage. And now dropping Teixeira on the back of his head. A hook on the leg. Deep cover. Gonna put him away. Referee only finds 2.
Slade with that beautiful Slade-O-matic. Only got the 2 count on Dominic Teixeira.
Slade in swinging neck breaker. Teixeira in a bad way needs to make a tag, and in comes D-Dre Fresh to save the matchup for his partner, but in comes Scotty Wringer now, applying the boots right to the back of the head.
D-Dre Fresh very lucky that referee Jacob Lee didn't DQ him for that run-in, but now Slade back in control.
Sitting down hard on the lower lumbar region of Teixeira, who needs to get to the rope. He needs to force a break here, and D-Dre Fresh is coming unglued on the apron. He wants to desperately make a tag.
Teixeira in a world of hurt here, getting it from all angles. Slade on his back, he's got Lucian and Light mouthing off in front of him. He needs to get to the corner, tagging his partner.
Wait a minute, Teixeira starting to feel it. Starting to get some more. Tear drop, and that could be the desperation moment that Teixeira needed.
Teixeira, though, a lot taken out of him in this matchup so far. He has been in that ring for an extended period of time. Has to make his way over.
Slade trying to crawl towards Wringer. Lucian the Light directing traffic. Slade crawling towards the tag. In comes Wringer.
Wait a second.
Oh, and wait a minute. Referee didn't see the tag because of the distraction by Wringer.
I think Grande was trying to warn him about Fresh running in.
Oh, and now behind the referee's back, Scotty Wringer simulates a tag, and the referee's just going to allow it. Are you kidding me right now? Wringer to the second rope. Drive in the elbow, right into the face, lateral press. Is it going to be enough? No. Teixeira gets the shoulder up.
Man, look at DJ Fresh over there on that corner. He is ready. He is just foaming at the mouth, ready to get into this ring and take it to Slade and Scotty Wringer. But
ooh, that was a little low.
Dominic Teixeira taking the beating of a lifetime.
And now Scotty Wringer taking a moment to jackjaw with D-Dre Fresh. Meanwhile, utilizing the referee distraction, Wringer and Slade working together along with Lucian Delight to continue the onslaught of punishment on Dominic Teixeira.
Hey man, teamwork makes the dream work.
Even if it's illegal. Teixeira ducks the clothesline, into the ropes, ducks the back elbow. Teixeira, both men clothesline, both men down, center of the ring.
Both men almost taking each other's heads off.
And this could be the moment. This could be the opportunity that Dominic Teixeira needs.
Slade needs to correct himself. He needs to go to the other corner. He is in no man's land right now. Teixeira with the advantage. He's closer to his corner than Slade is.
And a tag made by Teixeira. Big from D-Dre Fresh. Fresh with a huge force. In comes Wringer, kick to the chest. And a drop for Slade as well.
D-Dre Fresh just flying all over the ring.
Fresh looking for the clothesline, but Slade low bridges. Oh my God, did you hear the impact as Fresh met the guardrail?
And now he just flew out of the ring.
And the referee beginning his count here. Teixeira there to try and help his tag team partner. But Wringer is there as well. And now Wringer gonna go to work on both Teixeira and Fresh. Ooh! And these three men tore each other apart last episode of Legends of the Goldmine in that triple threat match to crown a #1 contender before it was interrupted by Slade. And now Slade out, targeting Fresh.
Who's the legal man in this contest?
Well, it's Derek Slade and D-Dre Fresh. They're the two legal competitors right now. Fighting on the outsider, Teixeira and Wringer. Here we go. Bro kick, no, got caught. Wait a minute. Oh! That was too fresh, baby. That's gonna do it right there. And D-Dre Fresh picks up the victory.
Your winners by pinfall, Dominic Teixeira and D-Dre Fresh!
D-Dre Fresh picking picking up the victory here tonight with a pinfall over the current Platinum Champion. That is a huge momentum shifter for D-Dre Fresh.
Lucian Delight was distracted by the brawl taking place over here by Scotty Wringer and Dominic Teixeira, completely oblivious to what happened, and Two Fresh took advantage.
Well, a victory here tonight for Teixeira and D-Dre Fresh. But I tell you what, the story of the match, ladies and gentlemen, the story of the night. Banner headlines around Pacifica here tonight. D-Dre Fresh just pinned the Platinum Champion. And I can't wait to see what happens when these four lock horns on our next edition of Legends of the Goldmine when they meet up for the Platinum Championship. That's all the time we have this week. For Tony Gonzalez and everyone here at Gold Rush, I'm John Roberts. We'll see you next time for Legends from the Goldmine.